Hi, I am Michael Stratton and welcome to Mastering jQuery by Packt Publishing. Today we're going to take a look at the code behind a jQuery solution that is used worldwide by small businesses in developing countries. Let's get started. Here is the code in my Notepad++ text editor. I have written useful comments to allow for better comprehension of what this code does for any other developer that may review it. Good code commenting is also useful in remembering what you were doing when you first wrote the code. I often find developers who come back to their code weeks, months, or even years later to be completely lost. In line 2, we have the document ready function. This prepares the DOM for execution of our code. Within the document ready function, we also initiate the current ratio function. Finally, also within the ready function, we attach event listeners. We use the key up and key down methods to attach event listeners to the HTML inputs with IDs of num1 and num2. These methods record keystrokes from the user and passes those values into the current ratio function. From within the current ratio function, you can see that we have stored the values of the user input with the variables num1 and num2. The next variable, result, does two things. The parseInt method converts the strings stored in variables num1 and num2 and returns the same value as an integer. It then takes these values and applies the current ratio equation to the integers. Current ratio is found by taking the current assets and dividing them by current liabilities. In the variable rfix, we take the value of the result variable and specify the number of decimals to be no greater than 2. The rtext variable stores the values of the string :1. Finally, we test for an error from within the current ratio field to ensure that no results are passed until all fields are completed. The isNaN method returns true if the value is an illegal number. Use of the exclamation point immediately before the isNaN method returns true only if it is a legal number. The value of rfix will only return a number after the user has completed both input fields with an integer or double. The document getElementById value then returns the combination of the two values stored in rfixed and rtext. The use of the colon is the default method for displaying a current ratio value. Now let's take a look at the HTML. Notice in lines 17 and 18, we have attached the IDs of num1 and num2. In line 23, we have the ID of current ratio to be set to read only. This will prevent the user from entering anything into the input field. Okay, so we have completed this portion of the course. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.